How do we make sure that for life, we know that we're going to be narcissist free, basically, and on the whole? Not that they won't be there hassling our lives, that is their job and what they have been sent to do. But I mean, free from them on an intimate level, and with the intimate relationships that we can choose, be that relationships or friendships. Now, narcissists are those who need to be codependent, but they need to be codependent in a fighting one-up stance. And so they are most happy, and happy is not the right word probably, but secure, because they're pretty miserable people. But they're most secure when they feel that they are in a one-up, enmeshed position. Now, codependency is where we feel we need to get our validation and our feelings of all rightness of who we are validated basically by other people. And often we learn to do this when we're young. And disclaimer here, not everybody who gets involved or tricked by a narcissist or an antagonistic or manipulative person is a codependent. Just want to make that clear. So, people who haven't gone through all of that can also be tricked, and it might take them a moment before they see what's really going on. Now, to get out of the game, we definitely need to be codependent no more. And a lot of us were brought up in a codependent lifestyle. We need to realize that if we're going to be codependent on anyone, it can only be on God, because we are not here to please man. We are only here to please God. And we can't be independent without God, functioning through us, because everything that happens in our lives happens in a God-filtered way, whether it's for us or for the narcissist. And we need to be aware of that. Now, one of the hardest things for human beings to do and for God's people to do is to trust him. And I've learned that sanctification is a gradual widening of the trust that we have in God. Now, the narcissist will try to get us through fear of missing out, fear of have we really seen them correctly when they've told us the truth about them, just all sorts of different fears. Fear that we're not sensing what truth is itself. But God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. Now, there's a mistake out there that narcissists think that kindness is a weakness. I don't think that's the case. I think kindness makes us juicier prey. But they will see that we haven't cast down all vain imaginations yet. We have believed the trick or been enchanted perhaps by them with the spell that they've cast over us in their love bombing phase or something like that. And that we think, oh, maybe this is something that it actually isn't. Now that is having a vain imagination and not seeing the truth for what it is. So that what the narcissist can see as weakness is that we haven't really valued the truth above all else. So once they show you the truth, make sure you pay attention and have your ears perked up and respond accordingly, because we need to cast down all vain imaginations. Satan's trying to copy God, and Satan, instead of wanting us dependent on God, wants us dependent on the narcissist or